Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Today, we are back with another Battle Pass video, but this is going to be done a little bit differently than what I normally do in the past. So, normally in the past, what I do is I go through every single tier, 1 through 100, talk about the items, give my opinions on it. However, today, I thought it would be more fun and would be more worth your time if I just talked about all of the tiers within the Battle Pass that are actually worthwhile, that have some cool things in them, and then kind of go from there within the video. So we're going to go through quite a few tiers here. There's a lot of cool stuff in this Battle Pass. Is this Battle Pass cooler than the last season? I would probably say no. It's kind of on par with as the same as the last season as far as the content goes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So starting off here with the very first thing, what you get for buying the Battle Pass. So there's a few things that you can get just by buying the Battle Pass outright. So first of all, if you decide to buy the $10 version or the 1000 COD point version, you get the overcoat skin for Anna, which is very cool, or Anna, whatever you want to say. Then you get the Black Leaf skin for Constance. You get a double weapon XP token, and then you finally get a Season 2 XP boost, which I'm not really sure if this is a Battle Pass XP boost or if this is a overall XP boost. I really don't know. I haven't known for a couple of years, but still a very cool thing nonetheless. And then if you buy the more expensive bundle, which guarantees you the first 25 tiers, then you will get a skin for Wade called the Bundled Up skin, which looks pretty cool. And again, I'll put images of everything that I mentioned on screen throughout this video. Now, let's go ahead and jump to everything that you get within the Battle Pass that is very cool or is of worth noting. So first of all, at Tier 1, right when you get the Battle Pass, the second you get the Ball Turret Gunner Killstreak. I will be getting you guys a dedicated gameplay to this as soon as I possibly can. You know, it's just going to be a little bit hard to get a gameplay like this using this Killstreak on one of the new maps, being that the season just went live, and well, you guys know how new seasons are. Next at Tier 15, there's not really too much items before. There's a couple of cool things, but nothing I really thought of noting. But again, if you decide to buy the Battle Pass, you can go through all of them yourselves. But the next thing of note that I wanted to mention is what you get at Tier 15, which is one of the first brand new weapons, or one of the free ARs, which is the KG-M40. I've used this gun very little, but it's pretty good so far from what I've used of it, and again, I will have a dedicated gameplay to this as well. Next at Tier 21, we get a look at the free perk Mechanic, which actually we do finally have a description of, and this perk gives you, or allows your field upgrades to charge 20% faster, which is pretty cool, so you guys can go ahead and use a ton of your field upgrades throughout a match. Next at Tier 31, we get our second new free weapon, which is the Whitley LMG, which I have never used, but I think it's going to be pretty good. But again, I will have gameplay on this as well. Very cool. And again, if you buy the special bundle or whatever, and I actually had a lot of tier skips because of the fact that I got to a pretty high level last season within this game, so now I basically have all the weapons straight away. So the Whitley LMG comes in at Tier 31, and those are all of the free weapons within the first 31 tiers, as we normally come to expect when it comes to this game. Now jumping in here with some of the other cool items, we have ourselves at Tier 38, we have ourselves the Icebergian blueprint for the MG42, which you guys can see on the screen right now. Very cool looking blueprint, not anything too crazy cool, but still nonetheless, I like it. I think it looked awesome, and I thought it was worth putting in the video. Next at Tier 39, we get ourselves the tier right after this. We get ourselves the Sticky Bomb Lethal Grenade, which is hopefully going to be pretty good. This is basically the return of the Semtex into Call of Duty Vanguard, which is definitely awesome to see. Next at Tier 41, we have the Good Doctor Blueprint for the Cooper Carbine. Again, from the image that you guys can see on screen, it doesn't look super cool, but I just like how it looks. It looks a lot like sort of a Plague Doctor theme blueprint from, you know, the olden days, and overall really like how this looks and everything of that nature. Next at Tier 44, we get ourselves the new perk called Armory. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the description of Armory to you guys right now, and what Armory does is it allows you to use equipment faster. Your equipment is immune to the engineer perk and can't be hijacked or viewed through walls. Now this sounds like a very good perk, and again, as I said in some of the previous content, it says a direct counter to engineer, and as you guys can see, this is why that is the case, and it sounds like a pretty dang good perk. Next, at Tier 55, we get ourselves a very cool free blueprint, unfortunately only if you are in a clan. Now, however, this sounds kind of a shame because, again, it is a very cool blueprint, but what I do want to say is that you can join a clan in this game very easily. A lot of the clans you don't even need to get invited to. The clan that I joined, I did have to get invited to, but you can just join a clan and you don't have to use the clan tag of that specific clan, and you'll still get this blueprint, which is pretty cool. And I'd say it's one of the best blueprints in the Battle Pass, so it could be at least worth it for you if you would like to, get this really, really cool blueprint. And again, most of the blueprints I'm talking about within this video are the blueprints that I'm going to focus on with my blueprint review series throughout the year. Next, or throughout the season, I should say. Next, at tier 65, we get another very cool blueprint, which is the Austrian leather blueprint for the Bren. Now, the Bren is a very, very popular weapon within Warzone, so I'm not surprised to see a Bren blueprint on this Battle Pass. It looks very, very cool. Hopefully, it's a really good blueprint. And again, I wanted to make sure that I noted the legendary blueprints within the Battle Pass, as well as the free items, which are pretty cool. Next, again, moving right along here at tier 76, we get another very, very cool blueprint with the Fairy Tale blueprint for the Itra Burst. Looks very, very cool. Can't wait to give this a go in-game. Just really like the design. It's very, very detailed with its design, and overall looks like a very, very cool blueprint. Can't wait to give this thing a go later on in the season. Next, at tier 81, we get ourselves the free French blue blueprint for the Clouser pistol. Now, this just looks really cool. It's a pistol secondary blueprint. It's not going to be used too much, but it looks very, very cool. I mean, it's honestly one of the coolest looking blueprints within the Battle Pass, and it's a free pistol. And I can definitely see myself using this as one of my main secondaries just because of how nice it looks aesthetically. Next, at tier 89, we get ourselves another very unique blueprint, which is the Below Celsius blueprint for the Katana. And this looks really cool as well. You guys can see the image on screen. A nice blue kind of lapis looking blade there, as well as handle. And overall looks very cool. Will I use this very much? Probably not. But still kind of a cool blueprint and a cool homage to those of you who play with the melee weapons. And also basically makes the Katana free for anyone who buys the Battle Pass, which is awesome. Next, at tier 89, we have another very cool blueprint with we already talked about that. Now jumping in here with tier 95, we have ourselves the Capri's Curse blueprint for the brand new LMG with the Whitley. And this looks pretty cool as well. Again, I'll have gameplay very much on the tier 100 blueprints as well as the tier 95 blueprints later on in the season. And again, this one looks just very nice, very cool aesthetic. Hopefully it's a very good class. Luckily, it seems like a lot of these classes for the final blueprints are really good and everything of that nature. And then last but not least, jumping in here with what you get for completing the entire Battle Pass. I guess at tier 99, you get an animated undeterred emblem, which is pretty nice. And then finally, at tier 100 of the Battle Pass, we get ourselves the White Mirage skin for Anna, which looks actually different between Warzone and Vanguard. In Warzone, she has a hood, which you guys can see on the screen right now. And then I'm going to have to pull an image from Charlie Intel to show you guys what the tier 100 skin looks like in Black Ops or in Warzone, where it's just basically white and looks like the image. Now, I'm not sure if this is a glitch or if this is supposed to happen, but still, the tier 100 skin looks very, very cool. Do I wish that it was Ultra? Yes, but again, I wouldn't say that it's a bad skin by any means, and I think overall looks pretty cool. Next, you get the Postmodern blueprint for the KG M40 AR, and this looks very, very cool. Can't wait to give this a go once I get to complete the Battle Pass. And then we also get ourselves the Mountaineer Legendary title, the Season 2 Legendary emblem, and then finally we get ourselves the Extinction Notice weapon charm, which is very, very cool as well. So that is absolutely everything of note that I wanted to talk about in the Battle Pass. And again, it was a much, much quicker video. Usually these Battle Pass videos turn out to be like an hour plus or like 20 to 30 minutes long if I go through each individual tier, but doing it this way means that I can talk about the stuff that's really, really cool, and then I can talk about basically very loosely talk about some of the other things that are in the Battle Pass, which you guys have come to expect. You get emblems, calling cards, double XP, 1,000 COD points worth, maybe it's 1,100 COD points worth, some free weapon charms and everything of that nature, and some sprays and some stickers and all that stuff. So, and some skins and some character skins, of course. I don't mention or talk about any character skins within this new form of a Battle Pass review video because skins are skins. They aren't that important, and none of them are really that cool. The coolest skins are what you get at the beginning of the Battle Pass and what you get at the very end. There's no legendary skins or ultra skins. There's no mastercrafts in the Battle Pass, unfortunately. There's no reactive blueprints in the Battle Pass, unfortunately. But overall, I would say that it's equal to the other Battle Pass. I definitely found some blueprints in here that are worth covering in my blueprint review series, but again, I'm a little bit disappointed with it. I'm not going to lie. I do wish that there was a few more high-tier blueprints, a few more cool design blueprints and definitely some better skins and some mastercrafts and stuff. But for what it is, I like a lot of the content, and talking about like 20 or 25 tiers of cool stuff, and then COD points and other things. I think it's an overall cool battle pass. And would I recommend buying it? That's always up to you. If you play Vanguard a lot, then there's no reason that you shouldn't. Just depends on how expensive of the bundle you want to buy. I personally always buy the more expensive one just because I'm a very, very busy guy, and while I completed the battle pass last season with no issues, who knows what can happen in my life between now and when the season ends. So I just buy the more expensive one just to get it, and allows me to get through the battle pass a little bit quicker. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this new form of a battle pass video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to let me know so I can continue on with this formula, because I think it worked out pretty well, and I overall like it because it's a lot less boring than me going through each individual tier 1 through 100 being like, look at that, we have another double weapon XP token. Look at that, we have another 100 COD points. Look at that, we have another stance. It's just more of a video that flows a little bit better, and overall I think is much better than the previous way I used to do it. But again, you guys will have to let me know. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, like rating was appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous Season 2 coverage from earlier today, I had both gameplays on both of the new maps, Gondola as well as Casablanca. And I'll see you guys all on some more Season 2 Vanguard videos very, very soon.